my outside country kitchen. Today I would present to you how I make my tortillas outside in my stove outside, wood stove. It's the recipe. I've had it in my previous video, but you can still do it inside or outside. But I like to do this outside. I'll start with 3.5 cups of flour. To the rim. Yeah. There's 3. And I have. Okay. And we'll some salt. And then I will put probably a little teaspoon and a half of salt. Not too much salt. And stir it around a little bit. Okay. Then I will put my oil in, which I use half a cup of oil. I use canola oil, but you can use whichever oil you want to use. Okay, canola oil, and I put 2 more. Sorry about that. 2 more tablespoons of oil. Okay, so now it is ready for me to put some water in there. And what I did is I heated up, nooked it for a minute, the water. If you can stand the heat on your hands, but if you can't, well, put it for a half a minute, whatever. But I like for it to be really warm, because if you get it really warm, then you can really work with the flour really well. It's most of the time I use a cup or less than a cup. This depends on how it's very simple. Once you get it going and you work with the flour, and if you think you need more water, you just put more water. Do it gradually. You don't put all of it in there at one time. You just gradually do it. But you work with a cup, and if you need more, well, then you get more, depending on how your flour, your masa feels. Yeah, see how this is right here? This is really good. But then I have some down here at the bottom. So what I'll do is I'll just pour a little more water in there, not too much, just a little bit. And then you work with it like this. You gotta get it into a nice ball here, and this. Okay, we're getting there. Okay. Perfect. Yep. Takes a cup or more. Just depends on how it. See, but I've got it like this. This is what you want, for it to be really like this, really giving. It's really giving to me. It's like, because if it's like this, I can make my tortillas, I can roll them out really, really well. Okay, so I am working with the dough here, and it's like, the perfect dough. You've just gotta work with it a lot. And what I did was, because I'm outside, my country kitchen, I put a lot of paper towels here, wet ones, so that my board here would not move. Because if you're inside too, or you're outside, whatever, it's going to move. and it won't give you the support that you need for your rolling, when you roll your tortillas out. You gotta have that support. And so here I am. It's coming out really great. You just gotta work with it a lot. It's gotta be like this, because if it's not like this, they won't roll out very well. I've been doing this for probably, oh God, 30 years or more. With my mother. My mother was like the best tortilla maker in the whole world, I think. She's probably watching me right now. Yep, so you gotta work with it like that. Okay, so now I've got it. I think I've got it. Okay, I'm gonna make my little balls. So with that amount of flour, you'll get like a dozen tortillas. Sometimes I'll get more, you know, but most of the time I might get 11 or 12, depending on how big you want to stretch them out. Sometimes I have to piece them up because, you know, some of them are too big. You just play with it, whatever it gives you, you know. It's 12. Then you go like this, and if you want to go like that, then you go like that, and then that. Well, it's not really hard, it's very simple, you know. Hi. So what I did was I pulled them off the dough, you know, in little balls, okay? So then I, you know, worked with them and I made them into this, like this. And then I'm gonna dip them into a little bit of flour like that and put them in my bowl, like this. That. And then I can make all the mess I want out here because I don't have to worry about the mess. I just don't, you know, like a big mess, dirty kitchen. So like that. And then I do this because it's easier to roll them out if you do this. It's a lot easier. Like that. And then alright, so I'm rolling these out now. It's the perfect dough. Really well. Using my mama's board and my mama's rolling pin. And oh gosh, these are gonna be so good. Sometimes they don't have to be so round unless you've got somebody to impress. I don't have anybody to impress here, so hey, I just make them however they come out. As long as they taste good, that's the main thing. Okay, then you throw them like this. You can use a knife, you can use a spatula, whatever you want to use. Alright, so this is my tortilla here. We're gonna eat it with some butter right now. Okay. Yep, perfect with butter. Always good. Everything's good with butter. Everything's good. But everything's good with butter. So we'll just close it up like this. And I'll give it to him.
Over here.
Where is he? He's right here.
Oh yeah.
Your dirty hands.
These are the best fresh tortillas with butter. Here I am in Conchita's garden. I've been cultivating for over a week or so, and gonna do the final prep this week after work. I'm gonna make rows and plant. I put up the fencing today, keep the rabbits out. Then when the garden. Yeah, today I'm gonna try to catch a wild chicken and her baby, but they're fast.